Welcome, GeoGuessr fans. The professor is here, and I am playing part 9 of Shmoo Gaming's State of Confusion Challenge. I initially thought this was going to be in North Carolina, but I guess I misread. We're in South Carolina this round, which is even more exciting for me. I do consider South Carolina to be one of my better states. Even though I have never lived there permanently, I consider it to be one of my home states. My family had a residence there for many, many years, and I've spent a good deal of time in South Carolina, and I've also spent a good deal of time playing it in GeoGuessr. So I am looking forward to seeing some numbered South Carolina county signs. West Georgia, S2354, and Waycross. Okay, that is not one of the signs that I was talking about. Probably in future rounds, we're going to see these little like black tabs that are numbered at the top. But here, just from this sign, I see S23. Now that tells me we are in Greenville County, even though I am not seeing any distinctive Greenville signs. The S23 is the number for Greenville. I've memorized or have come close to memorizing at least the major numbers of counties in South Carolina, and I am confident that Greenville is 23. So we're somewhere there, but other than that, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to pinpoint very well. With 1 minute left, I'm going to just try to find whatever this road is on the map. S2394, West Georgia Road. S2394. Okay, now we're going out here and we're not seeing 23. But I'm confident. That's where we are. West Georgia. There's West Georgia. Okay, so we're getting close. West Georgia. And notice that the number code wasn't on the Google Maps, so that's difficult. West Georgia and Owens. And actually, I almost had the 5K just plonking right there. This is a great way to start. 4997, are you kidding me? I'm going to consider that a 5K. That's a great way to start. Catalyst was in Greenville. Okay, nice job. So he might have found a sign, maybe, indicating such. Ooh, this looks like Hilton Head. I think this is Hilton Head. Oh, this is so exciting. This is the part of South Carolina I know the most. And it's just like right off the jump. Yeah, I mean, we're not in Hilton Head, but we're in Bluffton, so really close enough. Low country vibes, these like palmetto trees everywhere, southern pines, very sandy, almost Florida looking soil. Doesn't the low country of South Carolina look a lot like Florida? It definitely does to me, and that's definitely how I see it. Oh, we're on Buckwalter Parkway. I mean, I know exactly where we are. Buckwalter is like a pretty like kind of new development road going into Beaufort County and here around Bluffton. So here you see Bluffton is like the mainland part of Hilton Head Island. Like, I guess like kind of a suburb, if you will. And here's Buckwalter Parkway. I do not know where H. McCracken is. And you saw how difficult, I was right on the intersection in that Greenville round, and I didn't get a 5K. So, still a great way to start, but a little salty about that lack of 5K, huh? All right, so north, we're going towards Bluffton High School. Cool. So I would imagine, is this the other end of this McCracken circle? Yeah, it's gotta be. Okay, so we're gonna be like right about here in Bluffton. Nope, close enough though. I was at the wrong H.E. McCracken. That's okay. Chaos Queen, very nice job getting Bluffton there. Have you spent time in the Low Country? That is an incredibly impressive guess. Wow. Great job. So you were right there on Buckwalter Parkway in Bluffton. I mean, I instantly knew where we were. I've been to Bluffton like so many times. Even though, yes, it is a good like 11, 12-hour drive from home in Columbus. I've been there a lot. Okay, definitely a different landscape here. I would almost want to go the other side of the state. I would almost want to go Charlotte suburbs here, like Rock Hill. Winterberry Loop with an H or an M on that sign? H. It looks like an H, I think. And I think everything is going to depend on me just getting out of this little suburb. Yeah, I think first instinct, Hawthorne. Okay, so that is not going to help me. Just really not going to help me. It's just the name of that little subdivision, huh? Oh, we're right by a highway, though. Okay, so this is where things are going to be looking up for the kid. It's exit 58 on some kind of highway, and the farther we go, certainly the more it looks like we're nearing we're like back there in the low country, maybe. Let's just get out to an intersection. Okay, 32. S32. Okay, I told you I was bragging about memorized knowledge, and I think I got 32. I think 32 is Lexington County. They're numbered alphabetically, so like Abbeville County's number 1, and York is 46. 32 is, I am pretty sure, Lexington, which would put us near Columbia. Yeah, look at that. 1 to Lexington, 58. Okay, so we're at 1 to Lexington, 58. We are somewhere around this exit. And I'm thinking we're maybe like farther up a little bit. Yes, perfect. Cooking in South Carolina. But Chaos Queen is cooking in South Carolina too. She has now got like 2 incredible guesses in a row. And now Catalyst is there in Lexington County. Wow, guys, what a good game all around in South Carolina. I thought I was going to have an edge here. I know my South Carolina county codes, but then y'all are just like right nipping at my heels, as it were. All right, so where are we here? South Carolina has so many distinct landscapes, huh? This is like very different than Columbia, and obviously very different than that low country round where we were. Let's see if I can get an idea. And I don't want to. Greeleyville, Kingstree, Greeleyville. Kingstree, Greeleyville. Okay. We're getting that Gen 1 coverage that's really going to hurt. 803. Okay, 803 is the middle area code. Up here is like 864, down here is 843, and then up here is your 843. So we are going to be somewhere in this area. Greeleyburg and Kingtree. I think Kingtree is, I want to say, like down this way somewhere, maybe near like Orangeburg. Greeleyville. With 35 seconds left, I know I'm like in the middle of the state. And Kingtree, I've heard of it. It's all I got, though. All I got is I think I've heard of it. I think this might be where the cooking stops. Whack gem. I just got to go back to the map. Kingtree, I thought was like southwest of Columbia, like down there. Here somewhere. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. It was there. Good job, Chaos. You were really kind of right on it. I was in the right part of the state. Now, that only got me 775. But for a desperation last-second plonk. And it looks like it's all going to come down to this final round. Again, a rural round, which is what you should be expecting in South Carolina. Newberry. Heck yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I was able to read that sign. We are on a road that is going southeast. I don't need to find a county sign to tell you that we're in Newberry County. I would expect this to also be an 803. There are only 3 area codes in South Carolina. And so oftentimes, like, that's a really easy way to break down at least like what third of the state you're in. It wasn't enough to get me close to Kingtree. If I would have had maybe like 30 more seconds, I feel like I could have done okay, but didn't. See, this looks so agricultural, right? So even if I didn't know we were near Newberry, probably we're going to be somewhere in like this upper northwest part of the state. Before you start getting to the real mountains and like into that kind of like Appalachian corner up northwest of Greenville. Kevin Bishop, I can't get a bearing on where I am in relation to Newberry. 7E, or 72? State Highway 72? 72. Let's do that. Is that possible? 72 is, I think, what I might want. Let's go, like, up here. I don't know. I'm going to plonk, like, in the middle here and just hedge a little bit towards Newberry because it's the only clue I had. Yeah. I'm glad I kind of moved a bit closer to Newberry. I really, really wasn't sure. Oh, how did I do? Wow, that was a solid round. 19,744. Chaos and Catalyst both got really pretty close to a 10K. Chaos really made some impressive guesses, like in that second round. Catalyst was not. He was pretty solid, I think, throughout the seed. Let's see where we were. In round 1, I was able to almost 5K that intersection near Greenville. While we didn't have any kind of distinctive street signs, I still knew we were in S23, Greenville County, so that really, really helped. Round 2 was in Beaufort, and I'll have to ask Chaos how she got bluffed in Beaufort County near Hilton Head. It's just muscle memory for me. I knew I'd been there many times, and then when I saw Buckwalter Parkway, I was like, oh man, vibes all the way. Lexington County in round 3, I was able to get that S32 and figure out we were near that intersection, that like main Lexington interchange, US 1, and I think that's Route 20, not 26 or 526. And then I just couldn't get Kingstree in Greeleyville. Like, I kind of knew it was like somewhere south of Columbia, but didn't quite get there. My rounds, my score would have been like so much better if I would just close that gap there and got closer to Kingstree. And then Newberry in round 5. I got to feel pretty good about the South Carolina seed, though. Got one in Bluffton down near Hilton Head. So thanks, Shmoo Gaming, for the challenge. Looks like Chaos Queen edges out the Catalyst, so we'll see where she picks next to play. Maybe that's North Carolina. We'll see. And check out their US Geoguessr content on their channel. They have some great videos. And check out my other great US Geoguessr content as well. Thanks for watching. Check you next time.